Hello, my name is JuneB, and today we're going to have a cuppa and a chin wag about finding your purpose. Finding your purpose. How do I find it? Finding purpose in life is one of those things that most people want, whether or not we realize it or even admit it. Some of us have preconceived ideas. Some of us have preconceived ideas about the purpose of life. These worn out ideas about life come from family sometimes and communities that we grow up in. The purpose of our life for some of us is to get married and have kids. For some, it's earning a certain amount of money or having a certain type of job or even a position in society. These types of achievements don't usually bring the kind of fulfillment and joy that comes from finding your sense of purpose. So, what is your impact on the world, large or small, going to look like? Your purpose is really your why. This personal sense of purpose guides and sustains you throughout your life. It keeps you showing up when things or times inevitably get tough. Even when you have setbacks and the world seems to be on fire, purpose gives you strength and a sense of direction. That's why finding purpose is essential for living a happy and healthy life. While asking what your purpose can be can sometimes seem like a difficult question, it's one worth asking and trying to find the answer. Finding your purpose can unlock greater satisfaction and success in all areas of your life. So let's dive into the big question. How do I find my purpose in life? What is the purpose of life? Philosophers have debated the purpose of life for centuries. Most people will ask at some point, why am I here? Your purpose in life is as unique to you as your fingerprint. We all have a particular set of talents, experiences, skill sets, and interests that light us up. In Japan, there is a concept known as following your joy. The concept is finding the overlap between 1, what you love, and what the world needs, coupled with what are you good at and what the world will pay for. That is how to find your purpose. You craft your sense of purpose from your passion as well as practical considerations. So, how did I find my purpose? I thought about it, and here's what I came up with. Number 1, what do I love? Well, I love to share my experiences. Number 2, what does the world need? More education on personal matters that really mean something. 3, what am I good at? Talking and getting my point across in a sincere and non-threatening manner. And 4, what will the world pay for? Education that matters. So that's how I found my purpose. Once again, you craft your sense of purpose from your passion as well as practical considerations. How to find your purpose in life. Some tips. If you're asking yourself, what is my purpose? You're not alone. Follow these tips to get started on finding your purpose and meaning in life. 1. Develop a growth mindset. Having a growth mindset is linked to having a sense of purpose. Constantly growing and becoming a better version of yourself helps to hone in and identify your purpose and commit to pursuing it. A growth mindset also allows you to Embrace challenges as opportunities. Persevere in spite of failure, and accept criticism and constructive feedback. Number 2, create a personal vision statement or an identity statement. It serves as a roadmap or a mantra that will guide you towards your purpose by identifying your core values and establishing what is important to you. 3, give back. Giving back can expand your sense of meaning and purpose in life. This really means that when you help others, you also help yourself. Look for ways to be of service. You might want to volunteer in your local community, or donate your money or skills to a cause that resonates with you. Or try spreading a little happiness by performing random acts of kindness. 4, practicing gratitude. Focusing on gratitude in addition to acts of giving back and kindness helps to strengthen your sense of purpose. It also found that cultivating gratitude can make you more generous and lead to acts of kindness, which we all know contribute to finding a sense of purpose. 5, now this one is a big one for me. Turning your pain into purpose. I do many live events, I do workshops, and I see one-to-one clients. And I have used the pain that I have gone through to help people to understand there is another way. We all face struggles in life. Overcoming these challenges shapes who we become and gives us our unique strengths and perspectives. Some later find their purpose in helping others facing similar struggles to those they have overcome will help to make your sense of purpose unique to you. Some choose a career working directly with people, such as me, a life coach, or you could think about becoming a social worker. You could join a group that is a support group to help other people to understand that they are not alone. How can you transform your pain into your purpose? Well, it's up to you. 6, explore your passions. Your passions and interests are a good indicator of the area in which your life purpose might lie. Sometimes they can be hard to identify and we can become blind to them. If you're not sure what your passions are, ask people who know you best. Likely you're already pursuing them in some way without even realizing it. I always used to write. I used to like to tell stories. I used to like to explain things. A very dear friend of mine, she said, you should really write a book. And she kept on and on at me. And after some years of her encouraging me, I did end up writing. And now I write and speak for a living. And that was my passion, and I didn't even realize it could become one of my biggest purposes in life. Another way to find your passion is to think about what you're good at. Someone who's great at helping others solve their problems might want to consider a career as a coach like me. You may prefer to keep your passions as a hobby, or you might decide to turn them into a side hustle or a full-time source of income. 7. Is that 7? Be part of a community. Purpose is about feeling connected to others, so being an active member of a community can contribute to a greater sense of purpose in life. When you find your purpose, you'll discover that there are many others out there who share your passions, your interests, and your values. Joining or creating a community allows you to find that sense of connection with others as you work together towards a common goal. 8. Oh, that's 8. Spend time with people who inspire you. Jim Rohn, a motivational speaker, said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." It also goes for intelligence and finance too. As Les Brown always says, birds of a feather flock together, and it is so true. If you spend time with people who are positive and purpose-driven, they are likely to inspire you to have the same mindset. You may even discover your purpose through them. Look beyond your colleagues and family members and ask yourself who you choose to spend your time with. Investigate, think about it. Evaluate those relationships and make sure you are surrounding yourself with inspirational, positive people who lift you up. 9. Read. One of the best ways to expand your mental horizons is through reading, believe it or not, fiction. Non-fiction books are useful for acquiring knowledge on certain subjects. Research suggests, though, that reading fiction may have more benefits. I am living proof that reading can not only teach you a whole lot, it can improve your vocabulary, help you to understand how others think, and let you see different ideas and ways of life from over the globe. Reading fiction also improves your empathy, helps to boost your imagination, and greatly improves your critical thinking. This is because when you put yourself in the shoes of a character, you imagine how you would react in that situation. Reading also connects you to other people across time, place, and cultures. This helps you to activate the sense of connection that generates a sense of purpose in life. 10. Join a cause. We all have a cause that we feel passionately about. Perhaps you have strong feelings about social justice, animal welfare, or the environment. Fighting for a cause ties together several of the tips mentioned above, including giving back, forming part of a community, doing something you're passionate about, and surrounding yourself with people who inspire you. Maybe you want to raise money for research into a particular disease, or give inner city children access to green spaces. Whatever it is, getting involved with a cause will help you find more purpose in your life. In conclusion, how you know you found your purpose? Like the notion of purpose itself, the answer to that is subjective. And there are as many signs that someone has found their purpose as there are people. Perhaps you feel fully connected to the universe and you know your place in it. Maybe you found your meaning in religion, or you sense a strong connection with others. The feelings might arise from activities that benefit others, such as volunteering. Ultimately, you've likely found your purpose if you've stopped asking whether you have. You feel like you're sitting in a chair of who you are, and you are comfortable there and feel at peace. Whatever you do that makes you feel like that, that probably is your purpose. If you have any suggestions of topics for me to cover, then put them in the comments below. If you resonated with this kind of comment, then like, share, subscribe, and ding-a-ling-a-ling, turn on the notifications. Until